My God!
What?
I figured it out.
What?
Why you love Legend of Zelda so much.
Why?
Because the main villain's a pig. Ganondorf has been Mr. Pig this whole time.
Ganondorf is Mr. Pig. All right.
Sorry, I made that realization like a week ago, and I've been waiting to tell you that.
So, for those of you who are newer to our channel who probably don't get that, I have a tendency of laughing my ass off to jokes that are related to pigs. And one of my favorite moments that we've had on the channel was from Game of Thrones by Telltale. And we created a character named Mr. Pig. And he is my favorite character that we've, like, one of my favorite characters we've ever created.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez, that thing is crazy looking.
What is that?
Like, explode. He's like a speaker.
I'm gonna explode!
If I remember correctly, he's like a speaker, so he's like really, really loud.
He's a speaker, so he gives like really inspirational
Yeah,
speeches.
he's a motivational speaker. He
Okay.
goes around to like Pokemon clinics and tells them to be more than they can be. And then they evolve into something else.
And then he explodes.
Ah! Be more than you can be! Boom!
Because his name is Exploited.
Yep.
So he's like, he has like just with that gigantic mouth of his, he just goes around and gives motivational speeches, and at the very end, when he finishes his speech, he just blows up. Everybody's afraid to invite him to their.
That's why it's so inspirational.
Every university is really like scared of inviting him. It's like, man, his speeches are like the most motivational speeches ever, but God, the damage we're gonna have to fix afterwards. Ugh, God, it's gonna cost so much money.
Can I? I'm just go ahead and fight this guy.
Yeah.
I'm off to see a Pokemaniac, the wonderful collection at the Cape. But first, I'm going to fight this little kid. Because of all the horrible things he did. Yada-da-da-da-da-da.
What are you going on?
Now
about,
you'll
sir?
fight my Bagon. It looks like a little dinosaur.
He actually looks really cool.
Yeah, I do like Bagon. He's one of those head buddy dinosaurs.
Bagon.
Let Bagons be Bagons.
I was literally about to make that joke.
And that is the moment we realize we've been hanging out too much.
It's when our minds are so connected that we're thinking of the exact same jokes.
Yep. I've been doing that a lot lately. It's bound to happen whenever you like do a show with people for an extended period of time. You start to get that wavelength.
That you just like, what the other person's like wavelength is in their brain.
Yep.
To just predict exactly what they're gonna say.
Poison sting. Bloop. Me. Oh, it's super effective against. Oh, because he's only in grass. That's right.
Actually, I discovered something interesting recently. I recently had a look at our old Shadow of the Colossus playthrough. And I noticed that in those videos, my voice was a lot lighter.
Really?
Than it is now.
Like lighter as in...
Yeah, like it's
like
not...
You ate helium?
Well...
I want to see that version of Shadow of the Colossus.
We're playing the entire game.
I have a normal voice and you have helium balloon voice.
But what I mean is that, like, my voice now is deeper than it was back then.
It's because you're projecting more.
Yeah. So that might be why.
So I actually, because we've been like trying to consolidate our backlog of like all of our episodes and get all that stuff organized for something we want to do down the road.
We won't talk too much about it right now.
But something happened when I was going back and I was like listening to like some of the old episodes, like Brave Fencer Musashi and like the original Twilight Princess and
oh yeah,
that kind of stuff. I'm just like, like I was listening to that, and I was like giving Taylor these weird looks as I was like working on this, and I was just like, did we used to sound like this? What is this really what we thought sounded good back then?
Yeah, apparently. Are you talking about like audio quality or just the jokes we were making?
Just audio quality.
Oh yeah, the audio quality back then
Just
was
like-
our audio quality has improved significantly.
Like, what?
Well, it's because back then we were doing everything through the Elgato.
Yeah, it was through the Elgato.
Whereas right now we have everything split
we
up.
had limited like microphones. We didn't have any soundproofing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, whoa! It was just such like an eye-opening experience that like.
Hey, you know what? Everybody has to start somewhere.
Yeah, but
You know?
it was just for me. It was just kind of like one of those moments, just like, whoa, we really have improved a lot over the last several years.
You learn as you go.
Life's a dance. You learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you borrow. Shit, that isn't yours, but you need it.
Well done.
Let's see. I wanted to heal my dude. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It's hard to believe how long we've been doing this.
Has it really been that long? It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Because I think you and Wade first started doing this in 2015, right?
Yeah. It was like July.
Yeah,
And it took several months to not only come up with the name, which the first name was horrible.
You want to tell everybody what the original name was?
Bunch of shmups. Because it's supposed to be like a play on words, a bunch of schmucks. But
How did that work out?
yeah, that was a tongue twister, and I couldn't come up with a logo, and it was just horrible. So we came up with rogues and role players during a brainstorming session with some friends, and yeah, that's how we ended up with
Yep.
this name. But yeah,
It started off with you and Wade, and I eventually joined up. I think it was in August that year.
yeah.
Was when I joined up.
But like we had like 7 people that were interested in like helping. It was going to be like a big like collaborative project with multiple people, and then literally everybody else just kind of flaked out over time just because of the time commitment that goes into like doing something like
Yeah,
this.
like you and Wade were like the only ones who were like ready to like really put in the time.
And like a lot of people were in college and other things, so it's like I understand.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, they have other things going on.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not something you can hold against them.
Mm-hmm.
So
But so it's just eventually me and Wade just kind of stuck to our guns and kept it going, and then that was when I met you and brought you onto the channel.
yep,
And
yeah, because you and I met at a meeting in January that year,
yeah,
2015.
so we were there planning to shoot a short film.
Yep, because we were meeting with a college professor and a bunch of other students, and like, because he was getting people together to shoot a short film, and he was like getting people from various different colleges, and so me and Taylor were the ones who he invited as the people who came from
Yep, and
that
I was
college, because me and Taylor went to the same college.
Yep.
Um,
And I was a chef at the time, and so I catered the thing.
Yep.
And then that's how I got involved with all this nonsense. And
Yep.
now I'm making short films and teaching at a college for teaching film and sound theory and other stuff. It's just
amazing.
like, what the hell happened in these last like 2 to 3 years? I did like a complete 180 in my career.
That's pretty amazing.
It's crazy what can happen in such a short amount of time whenever you just like, because like I was happy cooking, but I wasn't happy at my job.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I enjoyed what I was doing, but I hated the people there because they made it a living hell. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
That place that I worked at for 5 years was literally turning into a living hell when the management changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I saved up some money and went back to college. And now I'm doing something completely different, and I've never been happier.
Hey, that's a good thing.
I do not look back and regret any of my choices.
I'm still kind of in a similar spot that I was in when I first joined. The only difference now is that I'm a lot more focused on my work than I was. Oh, reflection.
Whoa.
That's weird.
That's-
Actually, I think I saw that in my playthrough, and I thought, whoa, that's weird, but also really cool.
Does it do it from the top? Oh no. Okay.
Only
so
the down.
Yeah,
Only from top down.
that's neat though. I like
That
that they
is
added
cool.
that.
All right, shall we go talk to Bill?
Bill. Oh, look at him. He's so cute.
He's a cute little
Don't turn away from me, Bill. Bill, stop it. Bill, look at me in the eyes. No, Bill, look me in the eyes. No, you're so cute. You little. Ooh, you. There. Oh, no. Look at me in the eyes, Bill. Oh, you're such a cute little. You're a little MacGuffin. You. Oh, come here. Yes. Oh, no, come on, Bill. Look me in the eyes. You little jerk. You. There we go. Aww.
I just kind of let you go off and did your thing.
I might destroy my throat doing that. Anyway, hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. One of these things is a lie. I only tell lies. The other me only tells truth. There's only one of you. Fuck!
Let's play a game. One of us tells only lies. The other only tells lies.
The other one is a figment of my imagination. Which one of us is crazy? Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? You don't see the other me standing right next to me? I'm not jousting you, pal. I screwed up an experiment, and now there's an invisible clone of me.
Right next to me.
I swear he's there. So how about it? Help me out and prove his existence?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Sure, let's see if we can prove his existence.
Wait till I get inside the teleporter.
And here's the deal. If I'm wrong, you give me a ticket to the SSN.
All right. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. All right. So
you didn't even tell us what we had to do with that computer.
Yeah.
You just said operate it, press a button. I don't know. You made the machine. I don't know how to use it.
Could have gave it an autopilot or a delay timer and done it myself, but it's kind of hard to type with little tiny Clefairy hands. Did I do it?
There he is.
Oh, it's hideous. Put it back.
You were better before.
Yeah, I like you better as a Clefairy. Yeehaw! Thanks, bud!
Ow, you won!
So did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? Oh, that's a bummer.
I love that they, like, the words that they give him, like, are very clearly, like, coexistent with that accent.
Mm-hmm. I gotta thank you, but, here, maybe this'll do. I hate riding on boats anywho. Sweet. That cruise ship, the SS lands in Vermilion City. I hear there's a lot of trainers on board too, so you could probably go and punch them off the ship or something.
There you go. Well, have a good one.
Yeah,
Enjoy your party.
They invited me to party, but I don't go unless there's an open bar.
And also, they gotta have other Pokemons there.
Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. All right.
All right, well,
fine then.
Thank you for proving us wrong and giving us your ticket, as the deal said.
Can you put me in that thing and turn me into a Snorlax? I've really, really wanted a Snorlax sleeping bag for like the longest time. And
so I mean, if I can't get
you'd
one,
you'd be doing me a favor if you could turn me into a Pokemon.
So you want to be a Pokemon that sleeps 20 hours a day and only wakes up to eat.
Yeah. I mean that is already pretty much my existence anyway, besides doing the channel.
I think Taylor can probably back that up.
Sleep and eat. Hell yeah.
I sleep and I eat. That's what I do when I do not work.
That's why I became a chef. It caters to half of my existence.
See, if you were a Pokemon, you would be one of two things. Either A, you would be one of the seal Pokemon, or B, you would be a Snorlax.
Oh, I would absolutely be a Snorlax. Hands down.
I don't know what I would be. What could you see me being?
So Wade would be far-fetched.
You think Farfetch'd?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's far-fetched.
Well, I mean, okay, but does the personality match?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, they're kind of a jerk.
They are? I didn't know Farfetch'd was a big jerk like that.
I don't know. I just remember the laugh, and it reminds me of Wade.
Oh, okay. Does he have a laugh that's similar?
Yeah, and he smacks people on the head with an onion.
Okay, that sounds like something he would do.
Yeah. Let's see. If you were a Pokemon,
It's got to be Gen 1 though.
gotta be Gen 1. Okay. Gen 1 Pokemon.
I'm trying to think of which one Taylor would be.
I would say Metapod.
Metapod?
Yeah.
Why Metapod?
Because you haven't fully evolved into something magnificent just yet. Because you're still trying to figure things out, and your favorite color is green.
The fuck is that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say that I'm not cool?
What's wrong with Harden? You've worked yourself into a corner.
Fair enough. I was hoping you would say Eevee because he's my favorite.
I was actually going to go probably more like Scyther. I was trying to think of all the green Pokemon.
You know what? Scyther sounds like a Pokemon I would be. Because his like main weapon is like 2 blades.
Yeah, and you
very,
like to do the dual dagger thing in a lot of other games.
Yeah, I like my favorite type of weapon to use is dual blades, and I'm
Wow, somebody trashed the hell out of this place.
Shit, Team Rocket just trashed it up.
Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good.
But I'm also a person who values speed, agility, and strategically approaching battle.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that seems like what Scyther would be with me. So,
yeah, I could do that.
Yep. So you are Snorlax. I am Scyther.
Yep.
Wade is far-fetched.
Just still Gen 1.
What about Taylor? What would Taylor be? Is her what's her favorite color?
Red.
Red. So that sounds like she could be a fire Pokemon?
Yeah.
You think she could be a fire Pokemon?
Yeah, she would probably want to be Growlithe.
Yeah, I could definitely see her as a
She
Growlithe.
loves dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And Growlithe is cute.
Growlithe is cute as shit. Okay. So, Taylor is a Growlithe.
Yeah.
Taylor, you're a Growlithe.
She's gonna have no idea what that means. Well, we found another Team Rocket member. Another cool trainer female. Are all the cool... Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Okay, next time on Rogues, we're going to fight this guy.
Is that the evolved form of Bayleaf?
I think so.
Put too many vitamins in our stew.